Meanwhile, the main owner of the gun maker that manufactured the rifle used in Newtown is promising to sell its stock in the company. Cerberus Capital Management made the move after the California State Teachers Retirement System threatened to pull out its $750 million investment. Rebecca Jarvis is here with more on Wall Street's reaction to the Newtown shootings. Rebecca, it is interesting to see the market's reaction to this. Talk specifically about Cerberus. This is, of course, the private equity group that has an investment in this gun maker. Why did they make this decision?
Well, they made it because they were under pressure from one of the largest pension funds in the country, and that pension fund came along and said, we're pulling our $750 million investment if you don't pull out of this. So they're now selling it. Cerberus, the private equity firm, is now selling it. But you're seeing some of that same selling reflected in the public stock market when it comes to public companies that make guns. Smith & Wesson and Sturm Ruger are the two big ones.
There's no doubt that this company that manufactures most of these guns, including the Bushmaster, is profitable. I mean, gun sales have been up, but I thought it was interesting that the head of Cerberus, the co-founder, Steven Feinberg, he's an avid hunter, but his father is actually from Newtown.
A Newtown resident. Well, these companies, one of the reasons that these companies have been investments on Wall Street is because their profitability is about 18%. Their profit margins are 18%. The gun industry in this country last year was $2.7 billion. This year it's on track to be $4 billion.
Wow, $4 billion?
And it might sound like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but compare that to, for example, Apple's sales last year, $156 billion. So it sounds like a huge number, but by comparison, a company like Apple, which sells iPhones, much different.
Well, we know it's big business. Listen, there are more gun stores than McDonald's, more gun stores than supermarkets. That says something.
There are, and you might be surprised to know that your mutual fund, more than likely in your retirement savings, has some shares of these stocks. And in many cases, if you have, for example, a small cap index fund in your investment portfolio, you more than likely do own one of these companies.
All right, Rebecca Jarvis, thank you.